welcome back. Still lots to come this morning, including news of the return of a soap that first hit our screens nearly 40 years ago. But now, did you know that you could be sitting on a fortune? That old biscuit tin sitting in your loft, or even the crockery in your kitchen cupboard, could be worth a lot more than you think. Over the past few weeks, families from all over the country have been discovering that they've been hoarding treasure for years.
From a woman's point of view, that is absolutely gorgeous.
That is fab.
That is fab. You know, we're all on commission, you know that, don't you?
I'm working this out. No. I might go and see the man, and I might see if I can knock him down a bit.
You just see me, I'm the man.
Well, you know.
Oh, are you the man?
Can't you see my pimp shoes? I'm the man.
Gosh, I'll have to seek guidance on that, actually.
I ain't taking less than £9 though.
You know what? You've got a problem then.
It's been said before.
Well, I'll offer you a fiver then.
It's still going. Am I a little bit cheeky?
You are fairly cheeky. I'll still offer you a fiver.
Madam, this is £7 worth of jacket, isn't it? Just nod your head.
Say no, Elspeth. It's not.
Oh, we can't have your mates in on this. No, hang on, that's a double act. They're working the crowds.
How do you feel?
$1 million.
Give us £6.50 and I'll walk away happy man.
He's a tough man. All right, $6.50.
Vaguely happy.
So there he is, Jamie Breese. He's unearthed a fortune and his advice could help you do the same. Welcome, Jamie.
Hello,
now,
Courtney.
Everything Must Go has been running, and then
has.
on December the 6th, I should say,
That's right.
you now do Under the Hammer. So you are auctioning some of the lots that were really good that you found.
Right. I mean, the thing about Everything Must Go is that, you know, we go into people's houses and, you know, we can walk into any situation. There can be purely trash, very rarely, and amongst all these things, there's some really nice antiques, collectibles, and sometimes some decent memorabilia. What we're doing is taking those items, you know, who's going to walk in with like £2 or £3 in your back pocket into a house sale? So what we're going to do, we're going to take those really nice items, we started yesterday, and take them to auction, and then see if we can actually get the estimate we're trying to
It's
say.
2 o'clock on ITV1,
That's
isn't it?
correct. Starts next Monday.
Is it easy to spot, you know, sort of cash, trash?
Yeah, I mean, you get... I've been in the trade since I was about 10 or 11, you know, doing sort of the car boot fairs, and you start to learn how to get a good eye by the time you're about 28, which is... But it takes a long time to sort of develop a knowledge. I've got a good, broad knowledge, but I've got some specialist areas like memorabilia.
Are you self-taught? Were your parents in the business, or did you have a mentor?
I did, and that was my stepmother and my father. They just recently wound up their business at Portobello Road. They've been there for years. My stepmother deals in ephemera, which is paper collectibles, and my dad has a kind of a broad interest in all sorts of things. So I kind of brought up in the trade, and I started doing my own antique stalls at Camden, at Portobello.
What's the best thing that's gone through your hands?
Well, on Everything Must Go, last series was a biscuit tin. It had been used to keep some cutlery in. Now, this lady was an avid car booter, and what she'd done, she'd been offered £4.50 for it 2 weeks beforehand at a car boot, but she thought it's a useful hold, or I'll keep it. I took one look at it, I saw an ocean liner. At first I thought it might be the Titanic, and it wasn't, sadly. But what it did say was the Lusitania, and that was a ship which was sunk. You know, modern history. It was sunk by the Germans in 1915, and it brought the Americans into the First World War. So it was an important, absolutely crucial, you know, biscuit tin. There's only 2 or 3 surviving out of 20,000 made in 1908.
Bottom line, how much is it worth?
I said £1,000 upwards at auction. It could go way above that.
OK, we're
test
going
us?
to play Cash or Trash.
Yes, Dad.
Come on, Jamie.
OK,
we
here we go.
don't know what these are worth, so what have we got to do?
I brought in some of my favourite items.
Yes.
Okay.
Found
First
on
up,
the show?
not these ones.
These are your things.
Not found
Okay.
on the show, no. Those will be going to auction in the next few weeks.
And we've got to decide whether we think they're worth a lot of money or not very much money.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Cash or trash. One line about these are hand-carved, OK? Probably with crude tools. They come from Egypt, near the Valley of the Kings.
Are we to believe you on this, or are you just...
Every word I say
cheap
is true.
trinkets.
Every
Trash.
word you say is true?
Yep.
Cash.
Cash or trash?
Trash.
Trash, cash.
You ready?
Yeah.
Trash. How much do you think they're worth?
So you're lying then?
No, that's true. They did come from Egypt. They were hand-carved with crude
right,
tools.
okay.
Yes.
They're tourist items. I got them from a tourist store.
How much?
A few quid.
£2 or £3 each.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Next up, a personal favourite. These have come from Adrian Harrington Books of Kensington. These, I'm sure you know these, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the first movie, and Chamber of Secrets out in the cinemas at the moment.
Well, the first editions are worth a fortune, aren't they? No, we did, but we
Are
don't know
those
whether
first
those are first editions.
These are first editions. It's just
They are first
Okay,
editions?
so...
Flip it open, have a look on the inside, and if you're lucky, because there's still 300 of them out there, if you have a look, you'll see the numbers 10 down to 1. Can you see that? That's
If you have this book with those numbers on, it's worth...
Tell me.
Well, it's worth cash,
Cash or
definitely.
trash?
Cash.
I'll say cash, £1 each.
OK, £1 each?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely cash, so you're right. This one is worth currently £25,000. This one is worth 2,750 quid.
Blimey.
Unbelievable.
I know,
Right, let's move quickly.
OK.
That's signed. Signed Bad album.
Signed Bad album, good bold signature, not a bit of damage, very
Is it
topical.
Michael Jackson's signature, though?
It is indeed.
Oh,
He's
right,
mad
okay.
as a hatter. Trash.
Cash.
It is cash. His cat weed on this one when he signed it to me, so he wrote another one saying sorry. He's been doing a lot of that recently, hasn't he? Sorry about the cat. Worth about 400 quid for the two.
Is that true?
Absolutely true.
Blimey.
Smell the pee.
Oh, I've smelled Michael Jackson's
Okay, next
cat.
one.
OK, here we go. A Rupert Bear annual. This is 1972.
Trash.
In fairly good condition, no scuffs on the spine, and no drawings on the inside.
Trash, out of fashion.
Trash.
Trash. Let's just have a little look. It says...
Trash, you were right. Absolutely right. It's the first one I got right.
Got the 19s. If you get 1973 one of those, Rupert with a brown brown face on the outside, white one on the inside, it's worth 17,500 quid.
Cash.
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 First mobile phone, Motorola, mid-80s.
Cash. Yes. How much?
This one, 7,500 quid.
No way.
And it never did work, did it?
It was a bit of a bulky thing to lug around, a real style statement of the 80s.
Used to walk around with a briefcase full
Unbelievable.
of them.
Thank you very
That's
much indeed.
wonderful, Jamie.
Absolutely
Thank you.
stunning.
We
Thank
should
you
be
very
watching
much.
Under the Hammer soon.
That's right,
2
and
o'clock in
everything
the
must go
afternoon.
today, 2 o'clock today.
Everything must go today.
Good stuff. Right, now then, there are some children for whom Christmas is not very much fun. They may have family problems, they may be ill, or perhaps their parents can't afford to make Christmas special. So, for the past 3 years, we've held our Pass the Parcel appeal, where we